the benefits of this reflective practice, this formative evaluation, is it increases the learning from an experience or a situation for both the mentor and the mentee. And another one is that it promotes a deeper learning, because there's a learning that takes place, but there's a deeper learning when you get into that reflective practice. You really start to dive into it, that really pulls it out for you. And I know Doug and I have lots of chats about that one. Another one is that it certainly identifies your strengths and areas for improvement. And we can always improve our mentoring arrangement. I've been at it for a while. Doug's been at it for a while. And when we have conversations every once in a while, I just learned this the other day, and I'm going, hey, I'm going to add this to the, we have this sort of, oh, wow, this is kind of neat. When you get to share it with someone, like what we're attempting to do in the community, then it's of great importance and value to everyone. There's another one here, which is it increases your contribution from confidence. So from a confidence point of view, when you get an opportunity to do that reflection and that evaluation, it actually gives you a sense, oh, this is working. My contribution is working. Hey, this is great. I can do more of this. I can continue to learn. I can continue to improve. And that's an excellent step forward as well. And the next one, and I'll leave it at this, and I know there's another 5 or 6 that we could go over, but this is one that came to me a little bit later when I was actually creating the show notes for the show, which is this reflective practice, this continuous evaluation, can actually suggest a reimagined arrangement, a reimagined relationship, and a reimagined agreement. Because you may be into it and you want to, hang on a minute, let's look at the arrangement. Let's look at the relationship. Let's look at the agreement. And do they still hold true? Because you might be into it for a year, you might be into it 6 months, heck, might be into it in a month, and you need to do a little bit of a shift and have a conversation. So Doug, those are some of mine. Is there anything of importance that you would see that you would want to add as a benefit of reflective practice and continuous evaluation?
There's one additional one that jumped out at me, and that was the further understanding of your own, so you as a mentor, your own beliefs, attitudes, and values. And I think understanding that and continuing to be open and flexible enough to know that those may very well change over time, depending on, obviously the volume of mentoring that you do, the type of mentoring that you're doing, so the different situations that you're presented with. So I think being open and flexible to that deeper understanding of what those are is really important.
Well, for sure. And I'm putting up my hand. If you're listening on the podcast, you can see it in the video. I'm putting up my hand, and I know that's true. and I've so appreciated those mentees who have been in my life and my own mentors, because that has just been a deep and rich experience. So that's a great one to remind us. So thank you.